this country is almost a village. Broken roads everywhere.
Really unexpected. It's the most expensive in all of Eastern Europe. Like
yeah. You know what pisses me off? Amount of homeless people.
15 cents.
And they're crazy. Similar to Ukraine in some ways. Like scammers?
It's a scammer, yeah.
Welcome to Moldova, a very controversial place. Many people says that it's one of the poorest country in Europe. There is nothing really interesting to see. Broken roads everywhere. But I'm not sure actually. I've never been here, and today I want to show my experience of Moldova, how it actually looks like and what is the reality of this country, how the people look, and overall share my first impression. I'll be very honest with you, so you can be sure that all you see there is true. Yeah, I'm very reliable source. And now we are near the cathedral. It's like cathedral is here almost 200 years, and yeah, it's crazy. We are in a city center in some very nice looking cute park, and so far my impression is very okay. I would say I will compare Moldova to Ukraine a little bit because I'm Ukrainian, so I've saw a lot of broken roads in my life, but Moldovan roads are the most broken, I have to tell you. I'll show you it a little bit later, but city center looks definitely okay, like alright, nice parks, cute little streets, very modern looking cafes, some fountains, some monuments. We are near the Bristol Hotel, very good looking hotel. So yeah, let's explore and let's see how Moldova can impress me. As you can see, it's a very sunny day in Moldova. It's summer, and yeah, this cathedral looks great, as well as park, and right in front of it there is another cathedral and another monument. And as far as I see, like, people are chilling here. Pretty much everybody is kind and polite, at least it's our experience for now. Maybe we will be attacked very soon. So yeah, and we are going to the very interesting and beautiful spot we were looking to. Let's see if we find the Triumph Arc of Moldova. We saw one in Romania, it was very impressive, but let's see how it looks here. So we are near the Arc of Triumph in Moldova, and comparably to Romania, it's a bit smaller but still looks nice. In a city center of Chisinau. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that we are in the capital of Moldova, Chisinau or Chisinau, or please correct me in the comments if you know how to spell it right. So yeah, Arc de Triomphe of the Chisinau. Oh wow, they have this sound inside. Yeah, it's cool, and it's hello, handsome man.
My name in the video, what's up?
Yeah.
Welcome
Danny
to Moldova.
Yeah. He's happy to be in Moldova. And we are on a very wide street. In front of it there is some, I don't know what is it actually. It looks like some government building. And it's a very wide street. We just entered the city center, and I'm surprised because it's very alive and very busy, even though it's not a weekend today. But fair enough, a good amount of people. They even have McDonald's, and I think like bad place cannot have McDonald's. So yeah, and they even have bubble tea. It's a real thing. Like bad place cannot have a bubble tea. And yeah, very nice street, like cool buildings, very beautiful, very clean. That also surprised me right away. And honestly, I don't know shit about Moldova and Chisinau. I just know that they are the biggest, like one of the biggest wine producers. Many people told me that this particular country is very boring and very similar to Romania, and to some extent it is quite similar to Romania, but still has, like every small country has its own charm, and I can say that Moldova definitely have it. Like, I don't know, funky looking people, even very stylish, very cool, like very similar to Ukraine. So yeah, and I think Ukraine is great. Just look at this cool square, somehow a bit similar to Zaporizhzhia, and they even have this thing. Yeah, the boy was faster than me. I was about to take it. So it's a scooter that you can easily drive through the city. It's the best way of transportation. We discovered it in Odessa, and I'm actually surprised that in Chisinau there are also the scooters. Have you seen the scooters?
Where?
Oh,
yeah.
Scooters.
A naked boy on a scooter.
Yeah. Freedom!
Yo. Can I do that?
Probably not. Wow. Looks like some cool
I was just
building.
approached by a girl.
Really?
Yeah. She told me she's from Odessa and that her car broke down, and then she accidentally switched to speaking German, and then she also spoke some Ukrainian to me. Damn, impressive.
For real?
Yeah.
It's not a made-up story?
It is hers is a made-up story. No, like her story is made up, and I filmed it all.
Okay.
No, honestly, like, well, you know, I know it from like Romania and countries like that. There's a lot of, like, let's say, I've once been in Germany approached by a Romanian guy, and I kind of befriended him, and he told
like
me
scammers?
it's a scammer. Yeah, it's like a very smart, manipulative way of begging a good amount of money type of thing.
I see.
They convince you they're in
someone is
trouble.
Flirting with you.
Well, maybe, I don't know. I mean, she wasn't my type, but she's like, I'm from Ukraine, I go to Odessa. I'm like, no fucking way you're from Ukraine. She's like, I can convince the English speaker here. Like, you know, she's like, Ukraine, I have a problem.
Really?
But then while she talks English with me, pretty good English, she accidentally drops in some German words. Yeah.
Wow, German beggar in Moldova. Something new.
Well, she's from here or from Romania or something. Well, don't know if I want to put it in my vlog, but
In mine it's gonna be. My vlog is very honest and true. So here we got some museum. Yeah, looks like museum or theater or yeah. And there is some other cool building on a corner and some sky tower building. And the post office is also very cool. It's like we're in a corner of a cool mix of different like cultures. I see. Like here we got some old post-Soviet building. Here we got some crazy old, really beautiful like Romanian Europe style. And back there we have something really modern. That's impressive. Supermarket numero uno. Let's check it out. So my favorite part in every country is discovering local markets and supermarkets. And so far we found a central supermarket and it looks very cute. And when I was a kid, I remember that all products from Moldova were considered as a good one, as a quality. Moldova always was a quality. So it's like cheese from Moldova, wine from Moldova, like sausages, kolbasa from Moldova was considered as chocolate, as very nice quality. So let's see. A bit later we will try some. Yeah, the pride of Moldova. we will definitely try some Moldovan wine, but a little bit later. For now, we will get some drinks and explore Chisinau more. So walking down main street of Chisinau, we just saw a very nice looking theater, and actually it reminds me a little bit of Krishchatik in Kiev, like very similar concept, nice shops and cafes on a building on the sides, and a big road where cars are driving, but it's all buildings are less high than in Kiev. They're much smaller, like 2-3 floors max. And again, I already said that it's very busy and similar to Ukraine in some ways similar to Romania, but still a bit different.
It's funky.
It's very funky.
Like you hear a lot of Russian, so you understand the people. Most people speak it, but it feels more like Bucharest than like Ukrainian city, you know?
Of course, it's a post-Soviet country, so Russian language and some streets named by famous post-Soviet poets, etc. It's still here, but I feel like it's more moving to the direction of Europe than back to Soviet countries.
Well, as we saw, they're hyped about Europe on the main square.
Yeah, everywhere, like flags, Europe, signs, and yeah, they wanna be in a how to say it?
European Union.
Yeah, European Union as well as Ukraine. So yeah, even now we're just talking about it, and I just saw another Europe Union.
Oh, for real, it's much better than I expected.
Yeah, me too. I still don't get why so many people said that Chisinau is meh, like no worth it at all. But so far it's very similar to Bucharest, even more clean, like more new buildings, very well maintained and very good condition. So yeah,
Viva Moldova.
Moldova, країна чудова. And right now we are going to my favorite places in all over Eastern Europe. It's local markets. We call it bazaars, where you can find almost anything, starting from fruits, vegetables, ending with some castrulas, some pots, pretty much everything, clothes, and it's very cool and very cute, like Moldovan music. I hope it's not copyright. So babushkas, grandmas are coming to the city from the village, from their own farms, selling their products, either it's dairy products or vegetables, and it's just so cute, and it's not crazy expensive like in Europe. Eco products, farm products are crazy expensive, but here it's a very reasonable prices, and many old people are going to bazaar instead of the supermarket. And yeah, here we are. I feel like we're a bit late because it's already like 5 p.m. so it's evening, and all the markets operating pretty much in the morning. But yeah, look at these melons. They are so good. Pineapples even. Yeah.
They're probably not from here.
Probably, but corn I'm sure is from here, and the sweets, and Georgian bakeries are very popular in Moldova, and I feel like Georgian like culture is very common in every like Eastern Europe country pretty much. Wow, that's amazing variety of food. Don't you think it's crazy?
Yeah.
Oh wow, and here there is a meat and cheese section I actually think that we should do as same as we did in Odessa. We should buy some homemade butter and eggs, farm eggs, and do the best food ever.
Well, if we can wake up early for once, we could come in the morning and get products. No?
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a very good idea. And the famous cheese of Moldova is brinza. It's common in the west of Ukraine also. It's like a very sour cheese and very unique texture, and it's very good with every kind of porridge and seeds. You should definitely try it if you're in Moldova. So we bought some plums for 3 lei. Is like, I don't even know, it's less than 5 cents. It's like 5 cents.
3 lei is 15 cents.
And they're crazy sweet, like the sweetest plums.
How many? 4 plums for 15 cents. Wow.
Yeah, but they are big and very sweet.
Yeah, it seems like much more affordable. Let me buy some juice from this man.
Okay. Another one cool corner where we see giant post-Soviet building, very communistic, very stony, and right in front of it a very modern glass one building. And yeah, again, it's a cool mix. And here we even see the mural. It's wall paintings. They are very common in Kiev, and I didn't know that they are common here also, right behind of my back. And there is some kind of mall. We will not check it out probably because we are looking for the scooter. Our old friend. Very nice wide square in the city center. You know what pisses me off? Everybody is having bubble tea here, and I don't know where they get them from. I want a bubble tea too. I miss them a lot from Thailand. Yeah. Wow. I think in the winter there is some kind of a fair or skating, and looks very developed. I mean, not as much developed as Kiev, definitely, but still I would say very livable, pretty livable. We stopped for a little snack in a perfect place, McDonald's, old friend, and actually they have items I've never seen before in McDonald's in Ukraine.
The cheeseburger has no ketchup, it's with mayonnaise.
Wow.
And salad.
Amazing. Yeah, they have fresh cheeseburger. It's with mayonnaise, not ketchup, and they have crazy thing. It's not a bun, it's lavash, cheeseburger lavash. It looks very ketchupy, so I cannot try it, but still a very nice twist, I would say. Even in Ukraine we don't have that much variety of burgers.
Mayonnaise.
Thank you.
This burger is made for you with salad and mayonnaise, no ketchup.
Woo.
Look at these nice cafes.
Yeah, we are on a side street driving on a road for scooters, and Chisinau is much more tricky, much more drivable than Odessa. Definitely, I said in the beginning of the video that roads are fucked up, but so far the roads are pretty good, and it's easy to drive in a city center like this. But we are a little gangsters. We are not wearing helmets, and we are together on a one scooter, but we are like,
Don't tell.
yeah, we are very experienced. Woo.
Days of experience.
Yeah, and the streets are very cute and cool. Some government building, again, many of them. It's Policia, some beautiful church. Wow, very cool. And these trees and greeneries, very nice cafes, looks very modern. Very unexpectedly for me in Moldova, like literally I was told that this city and this country is almost a village, and probably outside of the capital it is, but so far we saw a very nice modern coffee shop, like the Kiev level. I even not sure if Europe have something like that, but it's just great quality. We'll try coffee in a minute. We just get off of our amazing scooter, our transport, and I was thinking about how nice it is to live in a peaceful place. We just came back from Ukraine, and seriously, no generator noises, no blackouts, no air alarms, no broken buildings. Everybody looks so nice. We are near the famous park with some very cool scenery, fountains, and yeah, I feel like when it was actually peaceful times in Ukraine, I didn't appreciate it that much, but now I feel this difference, like no curfew. I mean, we can go out at night after midnight, and it's very mixed feelings inside right now, because Moldova also was like part of Soviet Union. It's similar to Ukraine, but it's very sad, like how Ukraine suffers right now. If you haven't seen my Ukraine series, it's on the channel, you can check it out. And yeah, the city center at least looks very tight, cute, well maintained, in a very good condition. We just saw how they're rebuilding the roads, so yeah, we will check out of course a bit more local areas, but city center, just look at this, very European, and at the same time very nice vibe, much better than in Europe for my personal taste.
It's like Bucharest, in some ways smaller, in some ways better, in some ways, yeah.
So here we are, near the nice lake, a bit far from the city, not so much, but still it's a nice park. We didn't found our stairs, but we found another one, pretty. And yeah, the park looks just amazing. And honestly, again, I didn't expect Chisinau to look so tight, because in my mind, like, I don't know, what do you think, like, when you hear Moldova? I expect some drunk people. I don't know why, but it's just in my
Oh, we did see a couple.
head. Yeah, we saw a couple. To be fair, we saw some amount of homeless people, which is a sad factor. Like, I would say much more than in Ukraine, even.
Yeah, sure. In
Yeah.
Ukraine, you only sometimes see like you see some beggars. Sometimes they are people, veterans from the war. Sometimes with missing limbs, you see that. You rarely see a homeless person in Kiev. Like, I've seen maybe 2 in all this time. Or one, like, I do remember.
Yeah, so that is the bad factor. Here it's
Let's go visit the ducks.
yeah, let's go. It's an amazing place to chill, to go for a walk with your family, with your children if you have one, with your dogs. And yeah, if you're tired of the city life, like, look at this lake. It's so reachable. I mean, Yeah, I was like imagining our time in Moldova, like we get drunk and then go to the swim in the lake. But no, it's
Well,
pretty.
the night is young.
Guys, we don't have any bread for you, but yeah, ducks look very appetitive. It's already dinner time and Danny suggested one traditional restaurant in a city center. I already forgot the name of the restaurant, I'm sorry, I'm very fried. We will check it out. It looks very traditional and we already made our order. We made sure with waitress that our order is traditional enough, so it will be a polenta. In Ukraine we call it mamaliga, we also have it. It's like a porridge from corn seeds and it's like boiled first and then baked. Yeah, it's very unique thing. We will try it with some meat and some cheese, and also we will have tongue, how do I say, stew, right? Sorry, it was a long day, so we will have stewed tongue, some salad, and yeah, that's it.
She said 25 to 35 minutes. Let's go buy some wine. So you said they only have sangria?
Yeah, they have sangria, but it's not.
Yeah. They don't have wine or what?
They have wine, but bottles. So yeah, let's wait for our food. So guys, it's a tongue, beef tongue with vegetables and potatoes, and sorry I didn't film the reaction because we wanted to try it right away. It's so good, like the meat, the texture of the meat, our salad. Exquisite. A little bit of sour cream. Yeah, thank you. A little bit of cheese and polenta.
So, be honest.
Yeah, polenta is really good. It's like everything is so good. So I don't know, all flavors are so soft and rich, delicious. I love Moldovan food so far. Good morning from Chisinau, from Moldova. And right now we are in a hotel room. Somehow in Moldova it's very challenging to book something decent, like there are no much variety of Airbnbs and all hotels are, I would say, unreasonably overpriced. And now we are I was about to say in one of them but
The best value we found.
The best value we found for $63 with breakfast. It's a big advantage. And this how the room looks like. It's pretty small but cozy, and yeah, pretty nice hotel in a city center, but still I don't think it's worth it
Like
in
compared to
Chisinau.
Ukraine.
And compared to Ukraine you can have a very decent hotel room for
Romania also seems cheaper.
for $30, but somehow in Moldova, from what I know, there is no much tourist traffic right now, and never was, to be fair. But hotel rooms are, yeah, they're charging us good.
My theory? Well, my theory is like there's some tourism, a lot of people from Romania, people from Ukraine coming, so that's why the hotels exist. But I just think they don't have that many hotels. So it's kind of like, I would say it's low competition. Because I don't know, like the groceries are not expensive, the restaurants are not expensive, but it's literally like double the money for Ukraine and definitely like maybe 30% more than like Bucharest, this would be like $40, maybe 35. Nice, clean room, small, cute, reasonably close. And Chisinau is like $65, where it's like really there's not much Airbnbs, there's not much hotels. There's like 30 hotels, 5 fancy ones, $200, $100, and like the cheapest hotel is like a very random guest house for like $34. Yeah. So it's about accommodation in Moldova. I'll show you how the hotels looks from the outside in a minute. Anybody in the Western world is gonna be like, yeah, damn, that hotel room in like New York would be $300 a night. Good shit.
Yeah, we are just used to good price, good value. And today is our last day here, and we should figure out how to get off of Moldova, because there are no buses to Ukraine for whatever reason, and we are going to the bus station to escape from this town.
Yeah, we already extended like last minute. $65, you know, like I almost booked like a really nice hotel for 90. I was like, nah, fuck it. So,
don't flex, please.
No, my point is not flexing. My point is really like, how to say it? I think that's what I want to say. Is because it's a small country, there's not much options and competition, and you would expect like, let's say, low average income. So must mean the hotels. I think the little tourism that they divide it through the hotels.
They milk it off.
You know, it's yeah. Because it's like really unexpected. It's the most expensive in all of Eastern Europe. Like for real. Like Poland, I wouldn't consider Eastern. Everything else, Romania, Bulgaria, Ukraine, Belarus, like all these countries here. Chisinau is the most expensive hotels. It is what it is, you know.
So this is the hotel, and this is the street.
Look like yours, but new.
Yeah, we end up in some kind of mall, and inside it looks like a huge market, huge bazaar with different replicas, with lots of people. It's a Sunday today, so maybe it's like weekend activity to go to the mall. So yeah, here you can see lots of different shoes, different backpacks, and
Lots of Moldovians.
lots of Moldovians, right?
I was just saying it's really cool how they can switch from Romanian to Russian, you know? Such different sounding languages.
Yeah. Soviet Union worked hard on language propaganda. So yeah, this is how malls, one of the malls in Moldova looks like. Let's go down?
Yep. Or I think a supermarket maybe looks like.
Okay. Supermarket we are always interested in. So yeah, very busy, like Muraveinik. Like yeah, loads of people here, and today is extremely hot, much hotter than it was. Yeah, so we are in another one rynek, another one bazaar, another one market, and seriously, such a huge amount of replicas and different kind of shoes. Like, yeah, I never saw something like that, like in terms of variety. It's interesting.
Bubble tea, what the fuck?
That's our go-to. Like seriously, I saw at least 30 people on the street with this bubble tea, and I'm very curious to try famous Moldovan bubble tea. Let's go. So we've got our drink, and I was told to shake it a bit and then try.
Traditional Moldovan Taiwanese bubble tea.
So I finally get my famous Moldovan bubble tea, and it tastes exactly like in Thai, but it's crazy. It's not crazy, but it's expensive, like $5 per big bubble tea, but still it's like one of the poorest country in Europe, and I expected it to be a bit less expensive, especially in terms of accommodation, but also I expected it to be less proper. I don't know how to say it. I expected it to be more broken, more post-Soviet Union, more villagey, and more, I don't know, more like people told me about Moldova, but I feel like in recent years they did a really great job with the roads especially, and there are lots of nice cafes, actually nice activities for people. Still many things can be improved, but overall I liked our 2 days in Chisinau. And yeah, if you ever wanna visit country like Eastern European country, be it Ukraine or Moldova, I think it's overall worth it, because it's like a different world if you are from Western Europe or America or whatever. So yeah.
Cheers.
And so it was my full experience in Chisinau, in Moldova, in the capital. And to summarize, I would like to say that they are very different compared to Ukraine, and from what I saw, Kiev is much more developed as a capital right now for like 2 days. And thank you so much for watching this video, and if you feel like supporting my channel, if you enjoyed my previous videos, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, you can do it with a Patreon that I set up, where by small donation you can be the part of my growth of my YouTube journey, and also you can do it with a PayPal. I'll leave all the links in the description, and see you in my next videos.